Hello, hello.
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 Hi, Phil.
Hi, Dan. Hi to everyone else that's listening.
Guys, Phil was low-key almost late to this when you
Hey,
had talked about it like 4 days ago. We're like, hi guys, I'm posting an Insta story with a 30-minute countdown, and I'm just gonna take the bins out. Don't worry, I got time.
look, I was trying to take the bins out, which I did, but I was wearing a coat, which I forgot has a dodgy zip. So then I got trapped in the coat, basically. I couldn't get out. I was like, I can't do this whole show wearing a coat because I'm going to get too hot.
I hear this
So,
door slam, and then I look around
yeah.
the corner, and Phil's just, when you're furiously trying to undo a zip, like, and it's just not happening, and it's literally 58. And bro, like,
Yeah.
they're expecting
They were
entertainment
waiting.
in two
The more
minutes, and you're like, oh, I'm stuck in the coat.
the more I
Classic.
tried to unzip, the the harder it got. I just couldn't get out. I couldn't get
Oh,
out. That didn't sound right. Look, I thought I was gonna have to call a
oh,
fire person.
Jesus. Anyway, welcome to Dan and Phil, everybody. What a great note to start. Oh, we have a message.
Hi
Hi.
guys,
Oh,
how are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're really, really well and doing all right.
Thank you. What a kind start. We're doing well.
Really well.
I don't know if Phil's well or if you're like panicked.
I'm still mildly shaken by it. I thought a fire
Yeah,
person was going to have to come and cut me out with those giant scissors that they use to get people out of
that's
cars
quite
and stuff.
dramatic. Sure.
Maybe they could have joined in with the show though, as like a little extra bonus friend. I don't know.
And that would be
Anyway,
our
well,
first friend.
the first friend that we've had. Welcome to Lockdown Lads. Actually,
Ah.
I did a poll on Insta stories and it's currently 51% box boys. So you guys were no
Oh
help at
my
all because
God.
that's basically 50-50.
Mate, I named the show Lockdown Lads already because I thought it was winning.
It's fine. It could still overtake it. If anyone hasn't been to my Insta story yet, you need to vote and choose Lockdown Lads because it's far superior.
Quickly, have an opinion.
Do
Okay.
it.
Well, that's very
Hello. Oh my
important.
goodness. Wow. Christ. Hello. Brilliant.
Same. Yeah, that was Phil the moment he got out of his coat. I'm glad that everybody's on the same
Yeah.
emotional wavelength right now. So
I felt
hey,
like a,
what the
a
heck?
caterpillar that had been born out of a
Coming out of its
chrysalis.
okay. Very
Yeah,
and what
it's
now? You're a beautiful, anxiety-ridden butterfly that barely made it on time to your own show.
yeah. I came out.
Yeah.
I'm the gay butterfly. Anyway, well, we should get some of the names for what the show should be. Do you not think that should be something we should do?
Maybe. I think we should firstly explain what the hell this is and why we're doing it. Because,
Oh
like,
yeah,
hi, my name's Dan, and I'm
yeah.
talking with Phil, and I'm
Hi,
alive. I exist, and here we go. That's
I'm
notable.
I'm Phil, and I'm also talking. We're in lockdown. We've just been with each other for about how many months without seeing another
I,
human face?
bro, I don't even know.
Yeah, I forgot what
Because
other
we
people
we
sound
don't
like
go
or look
outside
like.
as part of our career or lifestyle. So
No,
there's abiding lockdown because you're trying not to get COVID, and then there's being Dan and Phil also just living their regular lifestyle, trying not to do it. So we have not spoken to other people for so long, and I guess well, you did this for a few weeks before Christmas, and
yes,
people liked it. I did one with
yeah.
you. I did another one. We had fun. People on the internet seemed to like it. So then, why not keep ourselves sane by talking to other people?
Yeah,
No offense, Phil.
why not lubricate our vocal cords like a radio show? So it's going to
Mm,
be casual, it's going to be
yeah,
chaotic. We're going to hang out,
yes.
we're going to play games,
We're going to talk about our
and
lives. We're going to talk about hot topics. You guys can talk to us.
Brother. Hello.
Although, if most of you are going to be like Adam, I'm going to stop talking to you because that scared me.
I
Adam,
was
you're not valid.
I was scared and entertained. It was fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
So
magic of this is you have the power to send messages, which is fun or apparently scary. So that'll be cool. It's kind of like, well, I like that this is audio only as opposed
yeah,
to the live shows of the old days. Because right now, I can just wear whatever I want. I can look so ugly and it doesn't matter. Do you have any idea how freeing that is for me, just
just so
emotionally and
free.
spiritually? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the
Well,
right to be ugly and at peace right now. And so does everybody listening. You don't have
everyone,
to try.
everyone should be ugly and at peace at all times. Just let it all go. It's fine.
Undressed and unfiltered, intimate. Dan and
Dan,
Phil, lockdown
We're not
lads.
undressed. We're not undressed. We've already talked about it. The only
But
fans,
we
it's not
could
happening.
be. Okay, there it is. Wow, I wondered how long it would take before you mentioned that.
Oh no.
Christ.
So, like we said, it's going to be lockdown lads. But I thought you guys listening could have your own creativity. What does the hive mind want us to call the show? So,
what could we call this series? Dan and Phil talking to each other, just trying to get back their sanity. Because, you know, us, we're moving house right now. We're living in boxes. Are we box boys? Are we, what did you say, cardboard kings?
Cardboard Kings?
What should we name the show? You could name the next episode of this.
Send us a voice message. Do it.
Yeah.
Do the work for us. We'll just lie back and do nothing.
We fully thought that we would be living out of cardboard boxes and a suitcase each for about 3 weeks, and it's been 3 months. So we're learning a lot about how to live with nothing, which is nice, but also I vastly underpacked, and I have 2 t-shirts.
Yeah. Like
Literally.
you've really worked those 2 t-shirts until they've got holes in them.
You didn't take any kind of coat in December.
No.
That's how intelligent you are. You're like, oh, we're moving house, but it's fine. I don't need a coat. And then now you're freezing, and you had to dive into about 7 meters of chaotic cardboard nightmares just to get your winter coat out. And then you got stuck.
I did full floor is lava parkour. There was a moon mirror. I had to jump over 3 boxes. I was diving through the cardboard boxes. I felt like I should have filmed it. There was a dill head. And it was very perilous. I thought I could die. And what a way to die, trying to get myself a winter coat when it's about to be not cold anymore. Yeah.
We had the whole snow period that was in London when it was snowing. By the way, that snow penis on my Instagram, Jesus Christ.
The snow
Literally
penis.
Everybody. It was
How did no one notice?
So many of my friends, mutuals, other internet people, random pop stars were like, oh, lovely smiley face. That's a positive message. Bro, I drew a cock in the snow.
But Dan, as a gay, maybe you're more likely to recognize a penis from
That's
a random
homophobic,
amount of lines.
Phil, how dare you? Right. Oh, wait, we have a suggestion. Here we go.
What about quarantine companions?
Ooh. See, I got in
that.
trouble. I got in trouble with Cardboard Kings because the C and the K. Quarantine
obviously,
companions.
Yeah,
I like it though.
Companions in this scenario are spelled with a QU, just to be extra. I like
that. Please call it Lady Door Live Show. Twitter has voted.
Did that trend? I did see that a lot on my Twitter earlier.
Oh my god. I feel like I just got, that's like the game or something.
Yeah.
How long have I gone in my life without being reminded of Lady Door?
I mean, we did perpetuate the Lady Door.
Look,
we
people,
played it on tour.
I'm going to be abundantly clear. If I'm coming back on a whim just to give myself someone to talk to and do these shows with Phil until we move, you have to be nice to me. You can't go reminding me of Lady Door 8 minutes into the first thing that I do on the internet. Please respect my privacy and my mental health.
Hey, I've got a fondness for Lady Door. It brings back good memories to me.
But you don't have a fondness for Lady Doors because you are allowed to say the thing.
Which is why I saw the penis in the snow.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got another one. Can I play it?
Full circle.
Well, the whole show. Is this joint content?
Just question
Is this
mark.
real life? Is
Is
this
it?
joint content?
If we're talking to each other, because we're so psychic and mind connected, is it even joint content, or do we just become this weird thing?
I don't know. A
lot of people ask me, Dan, why are you different with Phil to when you're by yourself? And I think some of it
what does that mean?
Just emotionally, I have a different energy vibration because, you know, when I'm by myself, it's usually because I'm on some kind of righteous fury rant about something, or I'm being really sarcastic. But you bounce off the energy of whoever you're with. So with you, I just become this unhelpfully chaotic mirror bounce, you know, of the strange, and like we can't help creating Dan and Phil crafts. It just happens. You know what I mean? So whenever you get Dan and Phil together, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm going to regress back to this mindset where
We radiate the chaos.
I'm drawing cat whiskers on my face. I'm just I'm returning.
Oh no!
Yes, I'm no longer Dan. I am Dan and Phil Dan.
He's got the Sharpie in his hand. No, put it down.
Yeah, I mean, what would I be talking about if this is a show by myself? Who cares? This is a show with you, Phil. So it's, I'm Dan and Phil Dan, and we're going to talk about Dan and Phil things like snow penises.
Yes.
And coats.
What rhymes with chaotic? That could be the name of the show.
Chaotic
companions.
Yes, CO. That's the vowel. Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. And also, you don't even know, in regards to when we're moving house, what you'll be able to make and when, because we don't even know exactly when we're moving yet.
No.
It's just nice. You can't plan your life.
It's all up in the air. I need to put things like tripods into boxes at some point, but I just don't know when.
Fun. Well, thank you all, everybody listening right now, for joining us. And we hope that over these next coming weeks, over this transformational period of our life, you enjoy just hanging out, just being like buds.
Yeah.
Shooting the shit.
Let's let it all hang. Well, we've got one more.
Box boys. It's got to be box boys.
There we go. Okay, fine. That's it. Alice
boys.
Decided. Conversation over.
We could just alternate
Box boys. Actually, now I think about it, does box boys not have some kind of vaginal energy similar to Lady Door?
I don't know, but now you've said it, maybe.
Now I need to change our stereo hashtag to vaginal energy.
No, don't do that. They're going to kick us off.
What are the rules and what... I'm allowed to talk about. Well, wait. Also, this is a new thing. What are the rules on my language? Because we know
you can swear.
I mean, I swore quite a lot in your YouTube videos. Sorry about that, Phil.
I had to use.
I get invited onto your channel after all this time, and then this is how I treat you. I need to respect your home.
I had to use so many animal noises to cover up your swears because that is the thing that can give you the guidelines breach or get you demonetized.
I wouldn't know. I've forgotten. Yeah.
On here, you can swear. Just let one out now. Just do it.
Poop.
I'm offended. Blocked.
I'll try not to. I fully know someone right now is listening to this with their grandma sat in the corner of the room, and I already said vaginal energies. So all of the people locked down with people. I mean, maybe someone's on a Zoom call with their boss right now or something. If you are doing that, you're making bad career decisions. I don't know. Yeah. Sure. I'm aware of the power that we have, and I'm scared.
So what we're going to do on this show, Danny Laddie?
Right. Well, we're doing this on 2 days because we figured it's kind of a shout out. I used to do live shows on a Tuesday, and you did them on a Thursday. So it's got old school vibes. So we figured, as well as just randomly taking questions and talking about the horrifying, I'm not going to say it again. We will let each other have a turn. So Tuesday is going to be Dan Day. Watch out. So I've decided that the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to call it Tea Tuesday.
I like it. We should have cups of tea.
The concept of tea and spilling tea is overused. However, it's alliteration, and I love that, and it succeeds. It's more powerful than anything. Yes. So anything I want to get off my chest, I'm going to use this as the opportunity to talk about it, and it's going to be cool. And our first topic today is... what are the ways in which we're all totally fed up of lockdown? Because we're going to have to talk about it at some point, and then we'll be bored, and we don't want to talk about it again. So let's get it off our chest now. And by I mean me and Phil just want to complain about what we don't like about each other.
Yes.
Our question
I think
for you guys...
it's less like what's wrong with... because lockdown is a very necessary thing to stop us all dying.
Oh, yeah. No. Sorry. I mean...
that sounded
we believe... oh, God.
Oh,
let's make it abundantly clear. We believe in vaccines and locking down. And whilst we don't want to die from this extremely real pandemic, we don't like only being with each other because if there were things that annoyed us about living with each other before a global pandemic, Phil leaving socks everywhere has become a violent and terrifying issue in my life. But what I want to ask you guys about is, have you seen Go Horribly Wrong on a video call? Because my favorite thing ever has been the Hanforth Parish Council meeting. and the lawyer with the cat filter, and just people, you know, standing up and not wearing pants. We have a couple stories we're going to tell, but we want you guys to tell us if you've been in a study group, or you've been in a horrible work meeting, or you've been catching up with elderly relatives. What has gone horribly wrong on a video call that you've been on? Please share so we feel less weird.
I bet there's so many that happen all the time, since most of us are on a video call like half of the day. There's got to be some coming through.
This is going to be a support group. Let's get it going.
Okay, well, Dan, talking about general lockdown with Phil, just get it out. What annoys you the most about me? Release that tension.
Okay. You know, people complained about the cereal stealing being a meme back in the day, but you need to understand, people. It's not a joke. Phil does not leave half of the snacks. Phil, I will open the cupboard and they will be gone. Like 70%. Or I'll just hear noises and it'll be rustling. And I get that it's fine. And Phil is like, I will replenish the Haribo. Don't hate me. Or whatever. But it's just a trust issue. You know what I mean? It's like, I wouldn't eat over 50% of the snacks. I would leave 9 out of 10 hobnobs or vegan Percy Pigs in the cupboard. Phil doesn't.
I love a good hobnob.
That upset. What do you have to say for yourself?
Hey, listen, I'm a hungry boy. I'm growing, as my grandma used to say. So you need to get better at just hiding your snacks. However, speaking of food, whenever we get delivery food, which is quite often because we don't like cooking, and also it's like the one joy of lockdown is getting delivery food. It's exciting.
Carbohydrates shoved in my mouth. Yeah.
Dan, even though I'm the more socially anxious one, always makes me answer the door or shout through the door is what I do to the delivery driver because I'm paranoid. So that's a thing. But something happened because of that, which was actually quite terrifying. Do you know what I'm about to say?
What, the home invasion incident?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Living in London, usually I lock my door. I lock the door. However, sometimes I leave it ajar. I don't know why. I just do. Maybe it's from when I used to live in a safe little town. I was like, oh, we just leave the door open. I forget. I forgot. I left it ajar. Okay, I left the door ajar.
Open. Yeah,
it was open. It was open. It was wide open. So we ordered our delivery food and kind of forgot about it. Sometimes it takes about an hour to get it because everyone's ordering delivery all the time. And I forgot that we ordered it. And we were in the middle of playing, I think I was playing Apex Legends on the Xbox. And I was in the middle of the game. I looked up and there is a man in a motorcycle helmet just stood inside the lounge. And I was like,
the apartment.
He was in our house.
At the door. He walked through the door, through a corridor, into the room. And you need to imagine you're just looking up, vibing, not having any idea your food, your takeaway is about to arrive. And then a man in a motorbike helmet has just stood in the middle of your room, 3 feet away from your face. Phil screams.
I screamed into his face. Like, I don't think I've ever screamed that loud. It was crazy. I thought I was about to be kidnapped or something. It was insane until I saw he was holding a big bag of food.
Your food, yeah.
I could focus through the helmet and see some happy eyes beneath his mask. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
He was just trying to be helpful.
And I think he must have been one of those people that's just like, yeah, I'll just come into the house and bring it in and be helpful.
Phil, you left the door open. So if somebody is about to knock on a door and it's open, I mean, he just walked in. I mean, Phil, from a home invasion privacy, but also COVID standpoint, was like,
yeah, it was a full scream. It was an absolute terror scream. But yeah, I don't think there was any malicious intent. It was more over helpful. So once I realized what was happening, I wasn't like, get out of my house. I was more just like, okay, I see what's happening.
Anyway, Phil gets the food right, and the guy leaves, and then we start unpacking our pasta, and we're like, that was weird, right? Whatever. And then all of a sudden, I get a notification on my phone, and I'm like, oh, it's the guy. And then we look up, the guy. Again, Phil closed the door. The door just starts shaking violently and Phil screams again.
Yeah.
The guy presumed the door was open. He didn't mean to shake it violently. He just thought it was open again. But he just walked into the door. So this guy in a helmet fully walked into our door thinking we're just freaks who leave our door open all the time. It turned out he didn't realize that there's a press to exit button in the lobby and he was trapped. And for about 10 minutes, he was just trapped in the lobby and he thought he was going to die there. So he tried to come in again. And
but the thing is,
Phil was shook.
after the customer has screamed in your face, are you going to try and just walk into their house again, or are you going to ring the doorbell?
Oh no,
the next
I'd be
time?
like, these guys are weird. I'm running away. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gave him a tip to say thank you for making me shit myself. And
I did.
There we go. We had a nice time. Yeah.
I'm either
But,
5 years younger or 5 years older now. I'm not sure which.
we have a story. Here we go.
The other day, my sister was on a meet. She's like 11.
Yeah.
And I walked in screaming penis because I thought she was not on a meet. And yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. So there's your sister trying to like build a career for herself and have a normal life. And then you walk in being the freak comedy big sister. And now she has no chance. She's just that person that has the penis sister.
There's not really a word you can pretend you were saying that wasn't penis. Like, what else rhymes? There's nothing that rhymes with it. What do you say? Oh, sorry, that was... Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of mortifying.
Ouch. I like that our first one was you just causing the issue completely. It wasn't like I was on a Zoom call with somebody and I saw this. It's like, no, I was that person. Okay, let's hear another.
That company boss, I saw it on TikTok, that, I mean, he had like a potato filter on and I don't know, it's just so funny. Maybe that was Mr. Potato Head and right now we're potato shaming him.
Maybe it was. Once we had quite a serious meeting and I'd left the beard filters on because I think when I did my stereo with PJ,
the mustache.
we were trying out beard filters, and then the next day there was kind of an important meeting about something, and then just showed up Dan and Phil with beards on.
Cartoon mustaches. That was a good... Thank you for... I'd forgotten that and you just brought that back. Thanks for the cringe attack, Phil.
That was so cringy. The person didn't even react. And I was like, about 5 minutes in, I was like, because you're in a tiny box, I was like, oh my God, we've got beards. We don't have beards, okay? Although you did suit yours, Dan. Back to the facial hair. You did suit it.
Yes, maybe in 17 and a half years, I will have facial hair.
Yeah,
because right
maybe
now,
you will.
You know, the like the teenagers in The Simpsons that have like the weird, like Justin Bieber mustache.
Yeah,
that's me now. And you got to think like the guys in One Direction had like sexy stubble about 5 years ago, and I just look like a really upsetting 13-year-old. So yeah, Dan, will he ever finish puberty? That can be another topic.
That's true. We could talk about that as well. So the food issue, I feel like we're equal on that one. I think there was a winner or a loser in that conversation. Something Dan does is he's like, oh, I don't have anyone to talk to. Yet he spends half his time adventuring with people online and fighting monsters in games. And I'm just sat on my own playing Apex Legends, getting really angry at 13-year-olds over the internet. So I feel
actually
Dan
talk
has a more
to normal people
chill gaming
in role-playing environments. Phil just plays Apex by himself on Xbox Live with presumably a bunch of very angry 7-year-old boys. So you do feel, and that must do something to you emotionally, Phil.
It does something to me emotionally. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, when I'm sat there and then Dan and I can hear his friends going, "We need to find the ancient casket and release the bears." I'm like,
do not mock me.
I'm like, that sounds a lot more chill. So my energy after playing video games is okay. I need to watch some Real Housewives or something and completely chill my brain out.
Get a nice parasocial relationship going on.
Yeah,
I have friends. They're in my screen.
They are.
It's live.
It is. Should we have another one from the audience?
My therapist on a video call, her cat knocked over the camera and we disconnected for a solid minute and a half while she tried to get her cat out of the room.
I mean, I would treat that as good therapy because it would make me laugh.
It's like a good therapy, but yeah, chaotic cat content. That's a good therapy break. I love that you could have been like, guys, I had a breakthrough. I realized that the source of my stress is when I was having this formative moment, and then suddenly there's just this cat screaming in the background. I think that would help, actually. Yeah. I've decided that's a good thing.
I think that should happen in more therapy sessions.
Or just cats screeching when you're trying to confess something beautiful. Yeah, sure, definitely.
100%. Yeah,
I would say. Go on.
I was just.
Go on, man.
I was going to say something. I was going to say
Go
something
on, Phil.
profound.
I bet you have something really important to say. Continue.
I was going to say, what do you miss the most if you had to choose one thing that you haven't been able to do for a year?
Right, so the meme is we're introverts, right? We don't go outside, we don't have friends, and we don't do anything. That's not a joke. It's just true. Okay, that's our life. But the joke's over. I've reached the breaking point. I miss going outside. There, I said it.
Oh my God.
The ruse is over. I'm done. Shove it up my nose right now. Let's go. I want to lick the floor. I want to lick someone. I want to lick a lollipop. People, food, places.
So you're just going to be like, give me the vaccine immediately. I just want to lick everything. I think there needs to be about 5 days or something until you can lick things. So you can't do it immediately.
The disclaimer. No. I will follow the procedures and get ready to lick things when the time is right.
I feel like it's been so long. I might have become a full extrovert now, and I'm just going to like hit the club.
Oh, yeah.
Dan keeps calling me a boomer recently, and I feel like that's gone on the list of me saying hit the club. What do people say, Dan?
What do you mean?
When they want to go to the club?
How do people say that? I think they can say I want to hit the club. It's just the way that you say it. You know what I mean?
Am I too British?
Phil, do you want me? Are we allowed to talk about the selfie?
No. We got... Oh my God. Well, we need to now.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about it.
Phil posted this one. Oh, I feel mean.
No, okay, fine. I'll say.
No. I need to.
We'll say it nicely.
Right. Look, guys, it's hard to take selfies, right? Just generally, it's hard to hold phones. It's hard to pose. Posing is cringe. We're not all Instagram thoughts. I am. You might be. Lots of Instagram people are. Phil's not. That's okay. Let him live. He's valid. But yet, Phil has to take selfies. Once on his Instagram, he took a selfie by a river. And it was just kind of clear from the facial expression that Phil was it had a bit of a selfie stick energy about it. And I think it was one person was like, oh, Phil, this photo, you're such a boomer Karen. They were like, Phil was like, what does that mean, Dan? How am I a boomer Karen? What does boomer Karen mean? What's wrong with this photo? It's a nice photo. I'm like, it is a nice photo. But what? Well, I don't know. It just has an energy about it. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Well, then I searched and about 4 other people said this has boomer energy. And I kind of see what you mean. And that's because I can't hold a phone properly or take a good selfie, which is why when we were on tour, Dan took every single photo when we met people because I just can't do it. I don't have those finger skills.
It's hard, especially when you're fitting like... Oh God.
Oh my God. It's too late.
Content.
I've said it now.
Yeah. Wow. Sorry, what are we talking about? I'm struggling to move on from that. Oh, yes. Some people at meet and greets would be like, I want Phil to hold the phone for the novelty of it because Dan always holds the phone. And then Phil would just be like, you know, this is going to be a bad fight.
Well, like, if you're meeting,
idea, I appreciate it. No, yeah.
When someone did ask that, I'd be like, let's get Dan to take one as well, so you don't have a blurry picture in the end. I'm learning.
Guess what, Phil?
What?
You're valid.
Thank you.
You can do whatever you want. We support you.
And my next selfie is not going to have boomer energy. I'm going to try really hard.
And even if it does,
I don't know how to do that. What do I do? Do I just stand further back? Is it my face? Or is it the entire?
You just need to release
thing?
The thought. Yeah, you need to smize and pout.
I'll smize. Okay. Let's hear what else has happened on your Zoom
Please.
Oh my God, no! This didn't really happen to me. My friend was texting me while they were in Zoom, and you know how you put like backgrounds and like we're like in college, and someone had like an anime girl with her whole ass titty showing. In his Zoom university class, I could not.
Bro, no to the body pillow. You need to hide that.
There is a time and a place for the minion yaoi. Yeah.
Oh, stop.
You had an anime body pillow.
Ironically.
Ironically.
That's what Dan's saying on the thing. Yes, I did, but there was no full quote unquote titties
Breasts.
of Haru from Free.
He did have good man breasts
because he's a swimmer. Yeah,
exactly.
He's got that Michael Phelps physique.
Yeah, same.
Anyway,
we have area manager meetings, and I didn't realize that my microphone was on, and I was just absolutely slagging off my area manager, and yeah, you can imagine how that went.
No. Oh my
Danny
God,
panic.
That is a Dan move right there. That is so.
Yeah.
That is such epically bad timed cringe. That is like something that I'd make a YouTube video about. That's like me getting fired. Wow, my heart goes out to you.
The name was Danny Panic, and that made me panic. That was stressful to listen to.
I just had like a flashback to all of my retail jobs doing that. Wow.
Although, whenever we're about to start like a Zoom meeting or something, Dan will always say the most inappropriate thing while it says connecting on the screen. And I'm like, Dan.
Yeah. You have that moment where you know it's connecting. Yeah. So I always just drop a little nugget to try and psych Phil out. Just
try
for the lols.
It's not a lol. It's definitely not a lol.
Is it not? Oh dear.
It's not.
Here's something for you. Wait, okay. Wait.
Okay, I wanted
Phil.
Okay. What?
Wait. Are we gonna give each other haircuts again? It's kind of getting time.
I think it's got to happen. I don't know if I can do that fluke again because I really did a masterpiece on your head.
That's what I was about to say. Oh, that sounded weird. But yeah, you did. And I agree fully. You somehow gave me a good haircut, and I don't think you knew what you were doing. I think it just happened. I think the universe just manifested it because I've got good karma for some reason. And I don't think it would happen again. I think if I let you come near me with a pair of scissors, I would just end up looking like a 13th century monk.
I mean, that was a look. I think it's just too soon for its time. And in 5 years, we're going to look back at that video that was on my channel and be like, actually...
That was a moment I had.
That was a moment. Yeah. Because when we had the full emo hair, that was the moment of then. In 5 years, it's going to be mushroom heads.
Yes. It's very severe East London hipster. Maybe I just needed to go there and do that. Yeah.
You should. Yeah, you should have. I think it would have been a good thing.
The idea scares me.
I'm just going to do the upward scissor is what you need to do. That's how to make it not...
You said that, and then I saw a couple of people in the comments were like, what does Phil mean? He was just doing a random upward scissor moment. What does Dan still have any skin on his head? And thank you, everybody. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I learned when I googled it. Upward scissoring. That's what makes the haircut look good.
For natural, because there's no
straight.
I think
lines.
You're up because straightness. Not here, honey. What? No. I think that is a valid technique. You were doing it quite voraciously.
Yeah, I was. We've got two more Zoom fails. Can we have one now? I would quite like to listen to it.
Can you play them?
Yeah, I've been doing it.
Do it. I think we've been pressing it at the same time.
I was in a Zoom court meeting for one of my clients, and the judge asked one of the lawyers to move forward with the case that she really did not want to move forward with. And she thought that she put herself on mute, but then she was not on mute, and she started talking mad shit about the judge in front of everyone on the Zoom.
No.
Wow. Okay, I think that just one-ups Danny Panic.
That's crazy.
To an actual judge. Oh no. And see, like the previous one was like me at retail. I feel like that would be me if I ever became a lawyer in that alternate universe. That would absolutely be me. Wow. That is terrifying.
I think if I was in a courtroom, I would just have the real urge to just shout objection or overruled.
You'd get removed.
I would.
You'd get arrested for obstructing justice.
I would immediately get kicked out. I think that was what would happen, for sure. So we've said that the tea is the food. Is there any other tea that we want to cover? Well, me being over. What about? I can be quite paranoid. I don't think you can always be too paranoid, but I get a bit super paranoid. We were going. Where were we going? I can't remember.
What story are you trying to tell? Is it the one that I think you're going to tell?
Yeah, I don't know. What story do you think I'm going to tell?
Well, I was about to say something, and then I was like, no. But then you started talking, and I'm like, are we going there?
Well, no, it's not. It's not. What I'm saying is, we had to go somewhere for a biz thing, and we got a taxi, and we were in the taxi, and the driver wasn't wearing a mask. So I was quite brave and said, "Do you have a mask?" And he was like, "No, I don't have one." But that was stressful, and I was like, "Oh no, okay, that's fine. But then I'm the kind of person that even when I get out of the car,
you're not going to confront somebody.
No, was that good or bad? Thumbs up or thumbs down? So I was like, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. But then
here's the thing, guys. I'm a little shit.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Because here's the thing, right? Wearing masks saves lives.
It does.
We should be wearing masks. When we were gonna, you know what the rules are? Everyone has to wear one. We got an app to get this and had a big pop-up, and it was like, hi, every single person is going to wear a mask because it's the law in London right now, and you need to too. And if you're not, then you should get out. And also, it's illegal. And I was like, oh my God, this is severe. We are being warned. Well, we're following the rules. Heck yeah. And then this guy was just not, I mean, Phil was like, do you have a mask? He went, no.
Yeah.
He just didn't care. So then Phil's about to give him a thumbs up. And I had a moment and I just went, sorry, sir, but thou'st weren't weareth protection. And I tapped the thumbs down on Phil's phone.
Yeah.
Thinking that was just my moment. But for Phil, I guess there was a lot more personal responsibility.
Well, that was my account. So now I'm like, if he ever sees me again, he's going to be like, it was him. He was the thumbs down.
Phil was like spending 7 hours going, oh my God, he knows where we live. He's going to find us and he's going to be like, are you the person that gave me a thumb down? And, realistically, Phil, that's not going to happen. And no one cares. But you really believed that you had made an arch nemesis. Or I made you an arch nemesis. So
you made me the arch
for
nemesis.
Yeah.
It was your fault. So I'm making Dan use the app from now on. I don't think we've ever got to go anywhere again, but if we did, then it would be Dan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds
Let's
good.
get one more story from you guys.
I'm a preschool teacher, and I was doing the thing where you dissolve an egg in vinegar and make it bouncy.
Classic.
And I was going to prove to the children that the egg was bouncy, but instead I dropped the egg and it splattered all over myself and my desk and everything. The kids thought it was hilarious, so I guess that's something.
I'm going to say, did you not watch my video? I had the exact same issue.
Oh, you did?
I got eggy vinegar all over me, and I had to throw away my socks because even though I washed them, they smell like vinegar egg. So I feel your pain.
Ooh,
if you did that,
vinegar egg.
Doing that live on Zoom must have been way worse. So I am cringing for you.
My imagination of this is so good because it's like you're trying to prove a point about science to these children, and then you failed in front of them. So basically, you've just disproved science in front of all of your kids. And whenever you're like, "Hey guys, gravity exists," they're going to be like, "No, it doesn't. I remember the egg." So good luck telling them that anything is real ever. Because the egg smashed. Wow, that's real right there. Damn.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's enough of the tea, unless you've got anything else to.
I think that on the topic of the Zoom fails, we have our own story, and this involves your naked butt.
Oh no! Oh, why is it always about me? We've got the boomer, we've got the naked butt. Oh, fine, okay, right. Dan, for some recent projects, has had to do a lot more Zoom calls than me, right? So when he's doing them, I don't want to be in the room. I don't want to be in the room making noise or doing anything. So I use that time to, have a shower, whatever I need to do. I didn't realize that our shower door faces a mirror in the bathroom, which faces a mirror in the hallway. Which reflects completely at the right angle.
The red pixel mirror?
Completely at the right angle to Dan's Zoom screen. So
no one let's just disclaim it. No one saw anything apart from me, and I yelped to let Phil have a moment. Phil
I didn't
opened
realize
the door thinking this hallway is not
safe.
It's around two corners, but Phil came out in a towel and we made eye contact.
Okay.
In the mirrors, and then we had this moment and I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
The Zoom call. What a complete nightmare of physics.
was-
Like,
How did
what
that
the
happen?
hell? What in the frickety frack refraction was going on with
Yeah.
this bouncing of steamy mirrors, hallway funhouse mirrors, pixely mirrors, and my webcam? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Like, we were so far apart. And then
Yeah.
you just had this moment where you were like, I'm not safe. I thought I was safe. I'm not
I thought
safe.
I was safe. The problem was I didn't have a full bath towel. I forgot. So I just was using a hand towel, which didn't fully cover my butt. So it was a real moment of panic when I noticed about 4 important people on Dan's screen. I was like, oh my God.
People could have seen things.
They could have seen
thankfully.
things.
I don't remember how I justified the yell, but no one got mentally scarred because the moment I saw your head coming out the door, I just shrieked.
Yeah.
I think everyone was like, oh, Dan, he's just weird like that. You know what I mean?
It's just a random hiccup. Well, thanks for that. That's the tea from me.
Yeah. So wow, it's not just us. People, I mean, these video calls, I don't know what you guys feel like if you have to do this for whatever reason, but they are so exhausting, even compared to human interaction. Like this right now, talking into a phone, it's casual, it's intimate, it's relaxed. I like it. I hope that you guys feel like wherever you're balancing your phone right now, that you kind of chill. Imagine if you were on a call with us and you were just on the camera and we were just looking at you. You'd be like, this is horrible. Zoom is horrible. Teams is horrible. I don't want to have a meet with you. Oh my God. It's just, you just feel like you're being watched all the time. And as an introvert, I feel like I'm sat on my butt in pajamas. I speak to someone for half an hour and then I'm like, I need a 3-hour nap just to recover from the emotional abuse that was just sitting there in silence, nodding at whatever the hell someone was saying. I am ready for that to end. So,
I'm ready to see another human.
That's that.
With my face.
You know, we are eager for the future. We're hopeful. We want to sniff those vaccines. We want to get licking stuff. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this audio experience that allows us all, what did I say earlier? To be undressed and unfiltered.
Undressed and unfiltered, as it should be. So on stereo, because it's Dan Day, what's your final segment of Dan Day, Dan?
Well, I'm going to float this for next week, okay? I like stupid names and alliteration. I might come up with an idea for a topic that just rhymes with my name and it doesn't even make sense, but that's the jumping point. So next week, I think we should play a game called What Would Dan Ban? Where I want you guys to suggest things you hate that I would ban from society. And you can just say what you want it to be. Moths, homophobia. And then I, as the divine ruler on Dan Tuesdays, will pass the final judgment. And Phil, you can aid in the debate too. So
can I bring in some items to
you can do one, and then we'll talk about it next week. Go on, Phil.
Okay. So can I do one now?
I mean, what would you ban?
Okay. I'm going to ban sand.
Because it gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. Star Wars.
Do I need to tell you why? Okay, here's why. The beach is great. I like the beach. I don't like the sand aspect. I love the sea.
Yeah.
I love the sea. And I like the
but Phil, do you love the sea?
Yeah. I like the sea. I mean, I'm scared to go out into the sea like further than I can stand up.
I like the sea. I like the sea.
Now imagine, because Dan, you're God in this situation. You can just erase sand. What if there was just a really nice lawn and then it was the sea? Would that make a difference to you?
Do lawns have ants in them? Would you lie down? No.
No,
see, I would lie down. I would lie down on sand
grass.
Peacefully. Right. Here's the thing, Phil. I was gonna say ban. You just ruined it. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because when I'm at the beach and I'm already sandy and wet, and I'm gonna get in the sea again, I can lay on the sand. And other than maybe a sand flea, a sand tick, or some kind of crab, I feel like I'm not going to get nibbled. I've had too many experiences where I'm having like a field meadow anime moment. I lie down and then I get bit by an ant or a beetle crawls on my head. I don't like grass. I'm scared of grass. As a child, I would eat grass, roll around in grass, lie on grass. Now, as someone who knows the creatures of the universe that exist, grass scares me. I don't want to sit in it. Things are going to go up my bum. I think that's less likely to happen with sand. So, Phil, I'm going to say, no, I'm not going to ban sand.
So, okay, I think we should get some quick ones that people could say, like, what would they?
No, Phil,
just,
we're gonna do this next week.
Okay, well, I think they should send something in. Just I want some more interaction with everyone before we go.
What do you want them to say, Phil?
I want them to do a bit of what would Dan ban.
Oh, fine. Okay, here we go.
I think we should replace sand with just concrete.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not signing up to that.
I mean, from like a brutalism aesthetic point of view, yeah, man. Imagine a concrete beach. That would be lit. I'd like that. That's like my kind of style. See, this is the thing. Do you want a Dan Phil's apartment spoiler as well? When we were making a lot of decisions about materials, I quite like concrete. You know what I mean? I quite like that style. Shiny concrete. Yeah. I think it's modern. I think it's minimal. Phil hates it. He's like, it's cold. It's sad. I don't like it. If it was the Dan house, I think it would be a James Bond bunker, a complete concrete nightmare and miserable. But because we're collaborating and sharing the space, I think you have pulled my extreme minimalism into a slightly warmer textural palette.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can have a little bit of concrete, but when everything is concrete, it does look a bit scary.
So you're not on team replace all beaches with concrete?
No, I'm not on that team. I think grass is fine.
That grass is the carpet of nature.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, carpet is lovely. I think it is the carpet of nature. And also sand, if we're getting back onto sand again, contains... You don't know what's in it. Who's been there before? What could you dig up? And what creatures are laying there in the sand?
If you dig anywhere, you'll find anything, man. Dig into your own carpet. I'm sure you'll find a skeleton. Yeah, okay. Let's get another.
The Tory government.
Oh, Niall said it.
Oh. It's been said, and it's been approved. They've gone.
Places. Oh my God, you did it. Oh my God, we're saved. Wow. Yeah. You had that power all along. Where were you before?
Okay. I think that's a good amount. I've got a flavour for what your game is. I don't think
we're going to end on a better note than that.
No, not really. So this has been fun. Next time is going to be Phil Day, so watch out on Thursday. I'm gonna.
What can we expect?
We're gonna have a game night. I'm gonna bring some games, or maybe our game, because one of my favorite things is to force people to play games, and that's what we're gonna do. So. If you want to join us, it's going to be 9 p.m. on Thursday.
For
game night.
It's going to be intimate. Yeah. It's going to be undressed. It's going to be unfiltered. And if your YouTube video is anything to go by, it's probably we're going to have more vaginal content.
Stop it. If you have not followed us yet on Stereo, you should, because then if you're not even on the app right now, you'll get a notification saying that we're live with the next show if you've forgotten, because I forget everything. So make sure to follow both of our accounts. I'm Amazing Phil. He's Daniel Howell. And then we'll be around to entertain your ears.
And also we're doing a competition, aren't we? Until we move out, if you follow us, then you could get a cube. Awesome. You could get a cube, photos, like a Hulk picture and stuff. Watch Phil's YouTube video. Follow us. Get your friends to follow us. Split the cube in half.
You could saw it in half. Yeah, you could. We're just basically using you to get rid of stuff, but that's fun, and I'm sure you'll appreciate the cube when you get it.
Thank you. Thank you for everybody giving us someone to talk to. Thank you for giving us something to do. I'm not being desperate, but I am telling the truth when I say I really appreciate everyone that took the time to just give us something to do with our time other than argue with each other.
It's been lovely. I've had such a nice time.
It's been a hoot.
Thanks for coming, and we'll see you on Thursday.
See you next Tuesday. I mean, no, this Thursday. Yes, see you this Thursday. Which has an acronym and it's probably good. Thursday, 9 p.m. Be there or be square.
Or be a cube. Night. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Goodbye.